Okay, starting out, your controls are over here on the left-hand side of the panel. The top one is the pump on and off, and it's just a simple on and off switch. And right next to it is this is the pump speed control. So you've got off in the center position. You roll it all the way to the left, and that's forward, and then reverse back the other way, and it's variable speed. Most of the time they're going to run this wide open, and then it'll just be controlling the pump on and off here at the toggle switch. Next one down is the agitator, top agitator. It's on, and then off is in the center position, and then if you go down, it'll reverse the agitator, but it is momentary. When you let off, it's going to go back to off. Same way on the bottom agitator, it works the same way. This is the hydraulic pressure gauge. Normally it's going to run around 1600 psi, 15 to 1600. This is just to kind of give you an idea of what the pump is doing. The pressure relief is set, I believe, at around 2500 psi. So if your pressure gets way up, high over here between 2000 and 2500, you're going to have a pretty good load on it. Usually from back pressure, like shutting the valve down, or too much back pressure from a nozzle being too small with that much flow. Your control box is you've got a gauge here that is it's like your diagnostic gauge. You can scroll through here and go to different. You'll have different. You can monitor either like RPM, fuel pressure. It shows all that different stuff. We have it right now set on load percentage so that you can tell what the engine is doing as it's running. But at any time you can switch this. You can go to RPM. You can have a dual screen where you have RPM, oil pressure, or whatever you want. You can scroll through there and just decide which ones you want. It's pretty easy to use. It's fairly user friendly. The throttle, instead of it being the conventional ramp throttle where you hold it down to speed up and it gradually increases, and then you go down, it gradually decreases. This is a two-stage throttle. So you have, when it's all the way down, it's 1000 RPM idling. When you bump it one time, it immediately goes to 2750 on your RPM. So when you want to stop, you can bump it down, and it goes immediately to 1000 RPM. And then you've got your nozzle holder up here on front. Put your different nozzles on here. And then of course your flush controls over here for your flush system. Both handles all the way down when you're flushing your hose out, and then when you're done, both handles back up before you refill the tank. I guess that's it on that.
You might close that lid and show what it looks like there closed.
That'll keep all the rain out and weather, whatnot, keep the sun off of them when they're not using it.